I believe that if you've got something you really want to do, you better do it now, because death comes soon for us all. Omar Khayyam, the 11th century Persian poet, had a similar take on things, and Omar's always been my favorite. So whenever life gets muddy, I ask myself, what would Omar do? Recently, I asked the Omar question, and an answer came. I bought a plane ticket, grabbed my book of Omar's poems, and took off. Somebody's toe bone. There are human bones right here. I'm at the ruins at Konyar Genç. This is probably the main attraction in Turkmenistan. I haven't seen a soul out here. Not much in there. Oh, here's another one of these holes. What do we got in there? God, another bone. Somebody's femur. Somebody's femur and some money. It's kind of neat to be at a place like this with no tourists. I'm the only one here. There's a little graveyard over there. Ladders with bits of cloth tied around them. Go figure. See what's up in this thing. Huh. Mysterious. I really have no idea what this is all about. There's my girlfriend, Andrea.
Yes, I almost... Do they have rattlesnakes here?
No, cobras.
That's all because I swear it made a noise, but I wasn't positive. But
Where was it?
I almost stepped on a snake right up there.
Huh.
3 concentric.
It's like rings of stones.
3 of them.
3 of them?
But like, there's only one perfect circle and the rest are 2 perfect circles.
It's a giant eye. Look, it's a giant eye. Here's the pupil.
It is.
It's the pupil right there. It is a giant eye. I was excited to find the giant eye and wanted to stay. But our driver feared the sun would set and genies would appear. It is a giant eye. We found a room for the night. I drank my stomach medicine and tried to sleep. But all I could think about was the mysterious giant eye. It is a giant eye. I opened my book of Omar's poems and read, "O eye, you are not blind, see the grave. And see this world full of distraction and bitterness. Kings, heads, princes are under the clay. See moon-bright faces in the jaws of ants." Wow. The next day we visited one of Andrea's friends, Rashid. He's an art dealer and an amateur archaeologist. While he dressed Andrea in traditional Turkmen clothes, I quizzed him about the giant eye. He speculated that it may have something to do with the sun, mystic visions, and the ancient Zoroastrians.
The Zoroastrians were worshippers of fire, and they worshiped fire in the name of the sun. And they would do these dances when the sun was hottest, on the hottest day of the year, on the hottest place of their land. They would get up and begin to dance, and the dance took the shape of coming out to the sun from your own darkness. And eventually the highlight of the dance was to stare directly into the sun, without being blinded, and keep doing this, dancing until the sun made you faint. It's in my presentation kit. Can you see it?
What is it?
See, that's that vision that I was telling you about. This is the sun. And these are the rays coming out. And this is the hook, line and hook. And this is me.
That's you right there?
Yes, and this is the ocean. Now in Hebrew, this stands for mem, which means water. This stands for nun, which means fish. This stands for vow, which means hook. And this stands for lamed, which means flowing forth.
Yeah.
You understand? The energy flowing forth puts forth its hook and grabs us. The self, the fish that later became Jesus Christ, was always pictured as a fish.
Well, yeah, but where are you again?
Right here.
Oh.
Nun, fish, and draws us out of the ocean, the unconscious, and makes us awake human beings, and brings us from deep, dark, underwater, into outside, into the plain light of day.
Huh. And you had this vision in New York?
In Brooklyn, up on the roof. After staring at the sun for about 5 hours, I went back downstairs and I poured cold water on the top of my head, and the whole place just exploded and went blank into light, and I saw this. And that's when I wrote it down, and here it is.
Alex had been struck by a mystic vision. He had been illuminated by the light. The energy had grabbed him and dragged him up out of the darkness into the plain light of day.